New this morning, we're getting our first look inside.
Welcome to Firsthand, the podcast where we hear firsthand accounts of the most important moments in history from the people who lived it. I'm your host, Devin Field.
And I'm Greg Gallant.
The other host. We're so excited to be here for our maiden voyage with the podcast. History is something that's very important to us, probably because we freaking lived most of it.
Isn't it? It's crazy. It's crazy where all we've been.
All over. To give some context,
Yeah.
Greg and I are sort of modern-day Forrest Gumps.
Yeah. I wish there were a better way to put it.
Me too.
I wish there were a way to say it.
God, I wish I had a different way to describe what we are, but we're Forrest Gump.
We've been everywhere. Everything. I feel like every major thing that happened, we had some kind of part in it.
We had some little... you taught Michael Jackson how to dance.
Mm-hmm. And you gave him those drugs towards the end.
Those are just two quick examples.
We've also done things that didn't involve Michael Jackson.
Yeah, or death or drugs. But, we were sort of ageless figures that through some combination of magic, white privilege, and lazy screenwriting, we have experienced all the major events.
You know what's wild? I feel like the biggest thing that ever happened that we didn't butt up against at all was the writing and production of the movie Forrest Gump.
That's right. It is weird.
You'd think we would be like consultants or something.
And we were living in Alabama and Louisiana at the time. And yet never ran into young Haley Joel.
Yeah.
That's who I think of when I think of Forrest Gump. I think of Haley Joel Osment crying at that grave.
I was friends with Hanks.
You were friends. That's right.
And he never mentioned that he was making that movie.
Honestly, I think you got a lawsuit there potentially.
Yeah. But hey, Live and Let Live.
Live and Let Live is that was a movie we were except for the James Bond film Live and Let Live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the McCartney song.
Classic. We had our hands in a lot of pies.
Hands in a lot of pies.
And I wish there were a better way to say that, but there just isn't. And so
we worked at that pie factory. We did quality
That's
control.
right. We worked at that pie factory.
Burned our hands.
Just horribly.
Yeah.
Glad that's behind us. And now we're on to this new project, which is documenting some primary sources, getting interviews on tape with people who lived through some of these incredible historical moments like us.
We're running back through our brains, through all the historical events that we saw, and we're going to call up some of our old pals. We're going to make some new pals.
I can't wait to make some new pals.
I can't wait to make some new pals because Hanks is dead to me.
Hanks is dead.
Hanks was my best friend.
You don't want to go see him play Falstaff right now?
I don't know what that is.
He's playing Falstaff in Henry V at a theater company in Los Angeles.
I mean, I guess if I were ever going to see a play,
it would be Hanks.
But yeah, he's dead to me after he made that movie.
And Michael Jackson's dead to both of us. And the world.
Well, he was. I mean, you're making a cute little joke that he's actually dead, but he was also figuratively dead to both of us.
Yeah, we cut him out of our lives.
Yeah, I mean, I taught the man to dance.
That was it.
And not one mention, not one shout out.
That's crazy.
I would argue that dancing was a large part of him.
I would say so. I think when I think of Michael Jackson, I think Pepsi, and then I think dance.
Pepsi number one.
The dance.
It's so sad when the sort of soda parents will force their kids at such a young age to get into Pepsi.
I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, what we want to accomplish here is to get some of these interviews on tape so we can better understand some of the big events of history. So we thought we'd kick it off with one of the biggest.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about the damn moon landing.
The moon landing, guys.
It's the big one. American ingenuity at its finest. I mean, I don't mind telling you, it was the summer of '69 when it happened.
Just and was it not part of that song?
It is not mentioned in that song. He mentions buying a 6-string guitar.
Yeah.
He remembers where that was.
Jimmy quit. That was more important.
Yeah, it was more important to him that his friend Jimmy quit.
But I like that we're starting with the moon landing. We were thinking about a lot of the big.
Me too.
A lot of the big. I'm just finding this out. I mean, I didn't know that's what we were going to talk
That's
about.
what we're starting
today.
with, yeah.
But
Surprise.
I
It's the moon
think-
landing.
Because so many of the things that we butted up against were tragedies. If you look at,
Yes.
say, hypothetically, if you were just to Google major historical events
Lot
in
of
the
death.
U.S., a lot of deaths, a lot of tragedies. This is a good one.
This is a good one. We didn't want to do a 9/11 episode to kick it off, so we're doing the moon landing. It's positive.
Yeah.
It's so positive.
I mean, you and I both played a big role in 9/11.
and we'll talk about that at a later
On
date.
another
I just
episode.
really can't even get into it
I
right
don't
now.
want to
Legally, I'm not.
'cause
I
there
shouldn't
were some,
be talking.
yeah, there were some parts that were a bummer.
If you watch Oliver Stone's World Trade Center, there are clues hidden in that movie about our role in 9/11. But
And we will get to that. Episode 2.
episode 2, of course, 9/11. But just for some context, the Apollo 11 spacecraft, of course, was the spaceship that carried the brave American astronauts to the surface of the moon. They took off from Cape Canaveral July 16th, 1969. The capsule was piloted by Neil Armstrong, Michael Collins, and Buzz Aldrin. They landed on the surface of the moon on July 20th. Armstrong, of course, became the first person to walk on the surface of the moon. And we all remember his famous quote. It's one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind.
Great quote.
You know, and that was a misquote. You know, wasn't what he wanted to say.
What did he want to say?
He wanted to say, this one small step for a man. Kiss my ass. I'm never coming back.
Because he had a lot of haters. A lot of people. A lot of people told him
on
he
the
couldn't
surface of
do
the
it.
earth were like, you can't do this.
I can't think of a better way to punk your haters
Then to walk on the moon.
than to walk on the friggin' moon.
Success is its own revenge.
Yeah.
Is that the quote?
Success is its own revenge.
Success is its own revenge.
Yeah.
And no one knows that better than Neil and Buzz. And
It used to
Michael.
be success is the best revenge, but then they
Nope.
thought of a better one.
They changed it.
If
I
you,
helped
it's to
change
steal someone's kid and
Yeah.
raise them with a fake language and then give them back.
That's right.
That's a better revenge.
It's a much better revenge. But we ourselves, personally, we played a bit of a role. Personally, we played a bit of a role in the moon landing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what was your involvement?
So this is 69.
Summer of 69.
You know, I'm friends with John Glenn, astronaut John Glenn.
The hero.
So
First man in orbit.
first man to orbit the Earth. Later would go on to be a very successful senator. We share a hometown, New Concord, Ohio.
Wow.
So we go way back.
Practically brothers.
And so John was famous. He was the spaceman.
Yeah.
He was the spaceman.
Before Bowie was around, I mean,
Yeah.
he was the
He
spaceman.
was the spaceman. And Neil, or one of those guys becoming the first to walk on the moon, was really going to blow it for John. He
Yeah.
wanted to hang on to that. So, I was doing a lot of contract murders. I was doing a
That's
lot of,
right. You were an assassin.
60s.
Yeah.
Because I had to get out of that pie factory.
Yeah.
I had to get my hands out of a pie and onto a hot gun.
That's right.
And so I was...
You keep burning your
I
hand.
know. Well, I grabbed the barrel right after I fire, and it's just like, how everyone has a little cool thing they do after they kill someone. That's
your
mine,
cool
and it
move.
burns my hand really bad.
Weird move, but
And you'd think the nerves in my hand would start to dying,
I would think that.
but they don't. It hurts more.
Damn it.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So you were killing people for money.
I was killing people for money, and John knew this because I would brag about it at bars when I was drunk.
Yeah.
And so John hired me to kill Neil Armstrong, to
my
assassinate
goodness.
Neil. Well, it wouldn't really have been an assassination before that, I feel like. Because you have
So
to
it would
be
have
kind
been
of
before
famous.
right.
Yeah, he
The
wanted me to get in there
pre-mission.
before and kill John. So I had been stalking Neil for a couple months leading up to it. I was really had to look into his life. And then we'll get into that more as we
that's
go
so
on. But
amazing.
real quick, Devin, why don't you tell our listeners how you were involved in the movie?
Well, of course, I was living in the Houston area at the time near Mission Control, and of course, where a lot of these astronauts train. And I was a Corvette salesman at a local car dealership.
Yep.
And I don't know if you know this, but all the guys in that space program, all the do the right stuff guys, they all
had a
were
vet.
given Corvettes. They
Ah.
were given Stingray Corvettes. They all had matching Corvettes. So I'm selling all these cars to these astronauts. I'm going, what the hell is this about? They're going, hey, we're astronauts. We're going into space. We get a cool car. I'm looking at these guys going, these guys are really cleaning up. They're heroes around town.
Sure.
They're doing well with the ladies.
Yeah.
So what I did
Well,
was
they adopted that stretch of highway too, so they were cleaning up.
they were cleaning up on the stretch of highway.
Yeah.
So what I did was I buzzed my hair really short, and I took one of the Corvettes from the lot a couple nights a week, and I would go to local bars and pretend to be an astronaut.
Wow. So you really had a hand in the moon
Yeah, it was like
landing.
a stolen valor situation where I would drive around Houston and just kind of say, "Hi, how are you? I'm an astronaut."
You just lead with that.
I would lead with that, and I would get free
I mean,
meals.
no sense pussyfooting around. I
That's
guess,
right.
you know.
And I would get free meals. And hey, speaking of pussyfooting, I would try to have sex with women based on being an astronaut.
Sure.
Sure. And, you know, often, can I tell you? Mixed results. Because often I would.
You say mixed results?
Mixed results.
Mixed results.
Because often I would get them back to my apartment and they would kind of look around and see, you know, the apartment of a used car salesman and not an astronaut.
So these were used Corvettes.
These were used Corvettes.
It was a dealership that exclusively sold used
Don't
Corvettes.
tell the astronauts, but they were getting used
They
Corvettes.
got a used.
Yeah. About 30,000
Because I remember
miles old.
Neil kept complaining about all the cigarette burns and what he thought was a new Corvette.
I ruined the interior of Neil's Corvette. But so
you get 'em
they
back.
would, and then they would kind of look around and they would start asking me more specific things about like, what are you training for? When's your mission? When's your launch date? And I would respond by stuttering pretty heavily. And then they would say, I want you to call me a cab. So, you know, I had a wild and crazy summer in the summer of 69.
But those results don't sound mixed. They sound completely...
I guess so.
Yeah, homogenous results.
Yeah, it was only strikeouts. But I was striking out in just that fashion on that fateful night in July when they landed on the moon. And a woman was trying to watch the moon landing at a bar, and I was kind of tugging on her sleeve going, hey, I'm like them.
Okay, you didn't try to say that you were one of them while the moon landing was going on.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
I did do that. Yeah,
You
I
did.
said I was, you know, they're going to send me up there next week. And, you know, it fell through. But in a way, I've always felt a strong connection with that crew just because I was lying and saying I was one of them at the time.
Yeah, well, when you live in someone's skin, you know, when you really put yourself in someone's shoes, you do form a connection with them. I think that's fair.
Thank you very much.
You know, when Saved by the Bell was really big, I was, you know, obviously I was pretending to be Dustin Diamond at trade shows and sort of conventions and stuff. And to this day, I feel a bond with him.
Yeah.
And we've never met. We've never spoken. I did some bad porn too.
Yeah, you did a lot of bad porn.
Yeah, but I would, you know, he's my emergency contact.
Is that right?
That's true.
Boy, that's going to be
We're one of those guys.
You finally have a heart attack. Yeah, Neil Armstrong was my emergency contact.
There you go. That's funny because I was trying to murder him.
Oh, my goodness. Can you imagine if you had killed him and I had had a heart attack?
Well, I would have gotten the call and I would have said, that's my buddy. That would have been funny. It would have been funny if that would have happened.
Funny.
But it didn't.
It didn't. So that was our role on the moon landing. And so we're going to take a short break and then we'll be back with two incredible guests
I'm
who
excited.
were perhaps, dare I say, even more directly involved in the moon landing than we were, even though we were right there.
Yeah. I mean, you were nearby pretending to be something related, and I was trying and failing to have an impact. So maybe we'll have some guests
who actually contributed in any real tangible way.
Great.
We'll find out after that. Welcome back to Firsthand. We have two amazing guests that we're excited to talk to about the moon landing. Now, our first guest had an intimate connection with one of these brave astronauts of the Apollo 11 mission. So please welcome to the podcast, Miss Suze Foreman. Hello, Suze. How are you?
Hi, doing well. How are you?
We're very well, thank you. Oh,
Welcome,
she's reaching out her
Suze.
hand for me to kiss.
Yeah.
And she kissed the air.
And now me. And again, that was neither of us kissed her hand.
Nope,
She made
was
that noise.
Her making the
Kiss
noise.
my own hand.
She kissed her own
If
hand.
you're not going to kiss my hand, I'll kiss it
We were
myself.
getting to it. I feel like
Yeah,
you
we
just
were
jumped
on
the
our
gun.
way. Well, you seem like a proper Southern gentlewoman.
I am.
Yeah.
Thank
belle,
you very-
even.
A belle.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I am.
Now, just briefly tell us, how are you connected to this moon landing?
How am I not? Is the real question.
Wow.
How am
That's
I
how we
not
feel.
connected? It's unfortunate that it took so long for anyone to reach out to me
Right.
about this.
You're not getting any press?
No press whatsoever.
That's ridiculous.
It is egregious.
It is egregious.
It's egregious.
It is. I am, if you will, brace yourselves.
Okay.
Buzz Aldrin's first kiss and high school sweetest heart.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I didn't brace myself
Greg
enough for
didn't
that.
brace himself properly. Oh, kiss him back to health. Good.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Wow. And
First
so that
kiss.
kind of kissing was what Buzz was experiencing with you.
It sure was.
Was
Now-
his first kiss you kissing him on the lips, or was it you doing the thing you've been doing to us this whole time?
Which is kissing my own hand.
Kissing your
I-
own
I
hand while
kissed my-
holding it out to him.
Yes, he was touching my hand, and I kissed it, my own hand, while he was. But we also kissed upon the lips.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yes. So Buzz, I broke his heart. I broke his heart.
No.
And you know what they say about heartbreak? It's the greatest motivator for revenge.
And revenge is its own revenge.
Revenge is its own best revenge.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And that's wow. That's so amazing.
So
Okay.
he
That's-
was always trying to do something big and major to try to, prove a point that he didn't need me and he was going to be okay without me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So in a way, you
Yeah.
think you're dumping him.
Right.
And did you dump him? Was that
I
how did you
Was it
guys
a high
part
school
ways?
situation?
It was a high school situation. We were high school sweethearts. At the end of our freshman year, pardon me.
No, it's all right. It is. And love is a funny thing. It's
At the end of our freshman year, I was going to go stay with my father in South Carolina, and I told Buzz it wouldn't make sense to do long distance, and then after that we kind of disconnected. But he had always made it a point, sophomore year, junior year, and senior year, to try to prove to me that he was good without me. He could do good all by himself.
In what ways did he try to prove that?
Well, he played football. He was helping older women in the neighborhood.
across
I guess,
the street.
I guess I'll cut to the chase with my real question here, which is that did Buzz ever say explicitly that this was his motivation, or is this a thing that maybe you're projecting on?
He
Because a lot of boys play football.
Sure. And help older women cross the street.
Sure.
Really?
so many boys do that.
Okay. Well, yes, this is something he said explicitly with his eyes and his actions.
Okay.
So,
So implicitly.
No, that eyes and actions could
tomatoes, tomatoes, two different things, but also the same thing. So
and tomatoes are a dish best served cold. Like
maybe
the
with a little
sweetest
salt.
revenge.
Yeah. Well,
on
tomatoes are their own dish.
That's right.
a little salt. I like him with salt. But he did, he was heartbroken. Now, one of his best friends, Joe McCormick, that summer had told me Buzz is all torn up about this. And he said he's going to make it a point to just move on with his life. And he did in a major way. But I feel like people don't give me credit for kind of putting that fire under his ass.
So you think you'd fully motivated him to join the Air Force, train for years?
I don't think I know. Yeah.
You know.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, have
'cause
you...
this- he was well, how old was he when he went in space? 43?
I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah.
Probably in his 40s.
You know what?
or
I remember
so.
because I
He was
stalked.
married as
I was
well.
I was stalking Neil, and I stalked him to
You stalked-
Buzz's
stalked Buzz.
43rd birthday.
Wow. Seems
Right
old.
It was at a
before,
bowling
so he
alley.
was-
They had the party at a
Yeah.
bowling
Yeah.
alley.
Were you stalking Buzz?
Were you at that party?
I wasn't at the party, but I heard from his friend Joe McCormick that they were going to bowling.
You and Joe are tight.
Does Joe take physical form?
In what sense?
Or I'm just wondering if Joe might be a projection of you, because Joe seems to just be
That seems far fetched.
seems to be a guy who just says everything you want to believe.
I don't know about that,
That
Greg.
would be over the top. Okay, that would be over the top. Joe was the person who's like, look, I know Buzz looks like he's moved on and he's doing well in his life and he's remarried. He remarried again, but he's thinking of you. And I just said that's not something I want to revisit, but I do want the credit I'm due.
Sure.
Because he wouldn't have landed on the moon if it weren't for someone like me kind of motivating him to
True.
step in fully into who he was meant to be.
Behind every great male achievement in this nation's history is a woman who was going to South Carolina for the summer with her dad and couldn't keep the relationship going.
Exactly.
Behind every great man is a woman kissing her own hand.
Yeah. Oh, and there she goes.
There she goes.
God.
Yeah.
Well, listen, if someone else isn't going to kiss, you got to kiss yourself, and that's a thing we say where I'm from.
Which is
what's that?
Which is where you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah, where are you from?
Okay. Well, I didn't think this was going to go that deep. Well, Charleston, South Carolina. I would go with my dad's summers, and then the rest of the year I was around Ohio.
Ohio. Is that like Ohio or?
Oh, is that how you say it? We always.
Well,
just
I'm
said
from.
Ohio.
As we've discussed, I'm from there.
Yeah, we always just said Ohio.
Ohio.
Oh,
That's
Must have
interesting.
something that's changed.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, let me ask you this, just as to kind of
Please.
close the circle. Did his revenge work on you?
yeah.
I mean, were you jealous when you suddenly you're watching on TV? Hey, here's Buzz.
Well,
That's a great question.
I was initially jealous, but I talked to Joe.
You can always turn to
When
Joe.
you talk to Joe, are you in the bathroom looking at a mirror, or are you at like a restaurant?
Greg,
I'm
please.
gonna admit, Buzz's best friend Joe. That was his best friend in high school, all throughout high school. So freshman year to the end of freshman year.
Yeah, that's another thing that's changed, Susie, is that high school is 4 years
High
now.
school's different now.
Say word.
Yeah,
High
it's
school's a
Ohio.
little longer now.
Swear.
Yes, we swear.
Bet.
What a bet?
Bet.
Oh, I've heard the kids say that one. Bet. Okay. Well, wow. Well, anyway, his best friend through high school from 14, 15, Joe and I have. Joe and
Just 14, 15. Yeah, it was just 1 year.
Joe. It was split up into quarters, of course.
Okay.
Four amazing quarters.
Right. So, no, Joe and I, we married.
Oh, my God.
We married,
Okay.
and maybe some would say that Joe was in my ear, trying to be that shoulder for me to lean on, but I didn't need a shoulder. I broke up with Buzz.
Right.
But we talk so much, you connect with a person, next one thing leads to another, you're in a relationship. So Joe is my husband, but that's another thing I didn't necessarily want to say out loud because I wouldn't want Buzz to catch wind that we are married.
Because that would hurt Buzz more, or because you want to keep the door open with Buzz?
Well, because it would hurt Buzz more, and he'd go on to do something greater, like I don't know, like meet aliens or something.
I see. You're afraid that you would push Buzz to even greater heights.
Success, yes, and I didn't get the credit, and that's the thing. Women aren't getting credit for the things they've done and contributed to this society, and this is another one. I'm motivated.
Well, now is this true? Did you picket the premiere of Hidden Figures? Because that was a movie that certainly gave some women credit for their role in NASA, but you said it was the wrong women.
Yes, I did.
You think you're more important than those women?
It was me and my girls, and because they kind of helped me through that breakup when I was like, what do I do? Stay with Buzz?
Right.
When I go to South Carolina for the summer, or do I break up with him? And so me and I have best friend Betsy and another best friend Carol, Betsy and Carol, we were really behind the whole space whatever hoo-ha who now. And we didn't get the what?
No, I agree. It's fascinating that
What?
I agree with you that these mathematicians who helped create the formulas that launched these rockets into space successfully really have nothing
Are
on
you being
the
facetious?
No, I'm not.
Don't be
I'm
facetious
not.
with me.
I think he's on your side. I'm not.
Okay, why are you not on
I
my
don't think.
side?
I just don't know if you're even on Buzz's radar, and we'll get.
Okay, can I say something? Buzz has been married 3 times. And why do you think that is? Because he wants that old thing back.
Yeah, he misses it.
He misses that old thing.
Has he ever contacted you?
He would if he could. He has not.
And I wonder what that means.
He would if he could.
Yeah.
He would if he could. Buzz and I never slept together, but that's what, they say to withhold it. And he'll forever be tied to. That's a major saying.
I hear withholding it is the best revenge.
Yeah.
I heard that as well.
Well, that and withholding a tomato.
Well, you say tomato, I say tomato.
Wow. It isn't that interesting.
Well,
Wow. Well, Susie, it's been great to talk with you, and you're going to stick around, of course. But we need to introduce our second guest here.
And we'll just let him explain his own involvement with the moon landing, but we have here Mr. Ronger Newfoundland.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Hi, Ronger.
How you doing?
It's good to see you.
Pleasure.
God.
Yep, a kiss,
God,
a kiss
you know
on
what?
her own hand.
Hi.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I don't even know how to say
Are
it.
you okay? You seem heated.
I missed it.
Because
I missed the whole thing.
What did you miss?
I missed the moon landing.
You missed the moon
Yeah,
landing.
And I'm pretty TO'd. I'm pretty TO'd.
Tick
Why wasn't
off.
there...
Terrell Owens.
you are TO'd.
I'm
Tick
Terrell
off.
Owens.
Or Terrell
You're
Owens.
Terrell Owens.
Why didn't they tell us? I felt like there was
Wow.
no coverage.
That's
I
interesting.
didn't hear it about it on the radio.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about it on the television. I didn't hear about it in the newspaper. I didn't hear about it in small publication magazines.
I love small publication magazines.
I was
Oh,
in
God.
the dark, and it really made me mad.
I'm with you on this. I also felt like it was just dropped on us like one of these damn rap albums these days. Just out of the blue, suddenly we're on the moon.
Now,
I would
I
have loved to seen it.
hate
I
to
would
be
have loved
devil's
to be-
advocate again here, but I would
Here,
contest that maybe it was the most covered event of all time.
Sure.
It's very
Okay.
important to tell people what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was not personally reached.
Wow.
Yeah, Roger, when we reached out to you and we were, talking about coming on the show, you would just kind of let us know that you were pretty pissed about the moon landing, and I didn't. Yeah, so this is it that you missed.
That you missed it. Yeah. You were like us, just a human being on Earth who looked at the TV.
I'm
and,
just
damn it.
like you. I'm the same. We're the same.
Yeah, well, you do
There's
look a lot
nothing
like
different about me.
Yeah.
No.
Camouflage protocol shutting down.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
What's happening? Roger is shifting before our eyes.
Oh my gosh.
This
Oh
is
my
where I
God.
really
Oh
am.
my
My
God.
God.
Hello. Do not be alarmed.
Oh, he turned silver.
My name is Sojunubi.
So, what are we looking at, Greg?
So-
I mean, this
Absolutely.
is an extraterrestrial.
I am an extraterrestrial.
Oh my God. First contact here on the pilot episode of this podcast.
He said he looked like us and he was the same, and I was like, he honestly does look like he's copied our appearances. He looked like an exact mix of our
Yeah, he
two
looked like he was
looks.
wearing our face.
I thought I would be able to fool you, but I was not. There's a real reason that I'm here.
What is this is incredible.
So Jonaby?
Sojunubi.
So Janubi.
Such a newbie.
Such a
I-
newbie.
I was just really mad that nobody told me about the moon landing because I was on the moon.
You were on.
Wow.
I was building a Rube Goldberg machine.
This is amazing.
Okay, so
It was a
Wow.
labor of love.
So are you a lunar alien? Were you living on the moon?
Oh my God! Open your mind up, man. Open your mind up.
I do feel open. I'm just I'm here to listen.
Look, I can time jump.
Okay.
Okay, I can enter a vorpal. I can get wherever I need to go.
a what hole?
A vorpal. Okay? Don't make me feel like I'm crazy or strange.
No.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
I've heard
Greg, please
wormhole.
don't-
Might I ask, what is a vorpal?
It's similar to a wormhole, but it sounds cooler.
Okay.
Sure, and no one can dispute that.
And it's indisputable. I was on the moon for 6 months building a Rube Goldberg machine. I think
And
it's
that's one of
fun.
those. That's one of those things that, like, there's a little Matchbox car at one point. There's some
I can
dominoes.
describe to you what I was building.
Please.
Oh, please.
It started off with me sneezing.
Mhm.
And
An interesting trigger for a Rube Goldberg machine.
I would sneeze,
Mm-hmm.
and an upside down box of Kleenex was hanging. A small Kleenex would get blown by my sneeze.
Okay.
And remember, gravity's different on the moon.
That is correct.
And it would fall onto a mousetrap, snapping the neck of a small mouse.
This
The
tissue,
Kleenex was strong enough to snap
Snap
the
the-
neck
to-
of a...
Well, it was
without even gravity.
Oh,
And you have a mouse.
Yes. Vorpal, bring a mouse in.
Bring the mouse in,
bring a mouse
Vorpal,
out.
same with all
It's seamless.
Of course.
The mouse twitches.
Mm-hmm.
He hits a golf ball. The golf ball goes down a Hot Wheels track in a Vorpal pattern,
I see. Interesting.
very similar to a tornado.
Fun. the way
Hey,
he
tornado,
sees things.
tornado.
The ball then hits a
Sprinkle a
soap
little salt.
dispenser, dispensing soap. I put the soap on my hands.
Did you happen to build? So it seems like you're using a lot of Earth stuff, and I just got to ask: did you just raid the supply closet at an office building? Because you got tissues,
Yeah,
a soap
pretty
dispenser, and a
basic
mouse trap. It's all very
Look, you got to travel light when you're traveling through the Vorp. Okay, you can't have too many things, can't have too much. So yes, the closest place to get supplies was Earth.
So you constructed this whole Rube Goldberg.
Yes, it took me 6 months. And guess
what was it like to see?
Yeah, God, that must
I
have been
didn't get to see it.
What?
Oh, no.
These bastards, these dirty Earth bastards.
All right, watch it there, buddy.
Their little lunar lander, pop, onto the planet, the moon. It's a planet. In our zone, it's a planet.
You call it a planet?
It's a planet.
What is your zone?
My zone?
Yeah.
It's zone 5.
Ah.
I'm in zone 5.
Sure.
I could tell you the name, but I think it would get lost in the language barrier.
Zone 5. Yeah, that's like the last ones to get on
know the name.
plane.
Kiesnauch. I can slow that down for you. Kiesnauch.
Kiss.
The lunar lander landed on the planet, triggering my Rube Goldberg. I missed the landing. I didn't get to see the moment. I didn't get to see my hard work pay off.
Wow.
And I come back, it's just done. The mouse is killed. I didn't get the mouse die. My hands aren't clean. I have to sneeze.
This is were they aware that they triggered this machine?
No, as soon as the lunar lander, it landed so hard, everything just sort of popped
Just
up
all
like
went
a
up.
fat man jumping on a bed.
Sure.
An easy image for me. Let me just think about a fat man in a bed.
Happens all the time.
Sojournaby. Sojournaby? Sojournaby.
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 Sojourner B.
I was going to say...
However it helps you. However it helps you to butcher my name.
No.
I was going to say we'll just call you Ronger, but I don't know if that's...
No.
Look,
I thought that was the closest human name that I could come up with. Was
Ronger Newfoundland?
Yes. I haven't done a lot of Earth research. That seems like the closest thing to what I've heard.
I think you came close.
Well,
Thank you.
I have some news that you're not going to like.
Oh,
okay,
boy.
so I guess I can get into a little bit more of my journey. You guys, I was stalking Neil Armstrong with the intent to kill him. I'd fired off a few errant shots. I had tried to kill him a few times and missed. I hit Robert F. Kennedy.
Oh, that was you.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot that you
One
shot
of my
Robert F.
bullets hit
Kennedy.
Robert F. Kennedy, and I
Is it
hoped-
one that killed him? Yeah.
No. No.
No, there was another time when he got shot just leaving Denny's. He was
Yeah,
walking out of a
it's a
Denny's.
Denny's.
And
Him and Neil Armstrong ran into each other at Denny's.
I
Did
can't
you get the
wait.
Grand Sandwich? Moon's over my hammy?
I did. Oh, that would have been funny.
That's nice for
No,
you.
like
the moon's over my hammy?
my
Oh,
hammy.
no, none of us
Over
thought
my
of that.
hammy.
Damn
Oh
it.
my goodness. Is something like bombs over Baghdad?
Yes.
that.
It's just like
exactly
bombs
like
over
that.
Baghdad. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm stalking Neil, and it gets to be about time, and I'm running out of time. And
Sure.
John is pissed. He's calling me every other day on the landline, saying incriminating stuff. And so I follow Neil to NASA that day. And long story short, I stowed away on the ship.
You were on,
I was on
the Apollo 11
yeah.
spacecraft.
I stowed away. I was in one of the boosters.
You're just in a booster.
Yeah, so
And you were not crisped.
I was very badly, but
you and
my
Burns,
hands.
man.
Yeah, it always seems to get me. And the door was open. I could have just walked in the cabin, but I was like, let me see what this booster's about.
Wow.
I think I might be a pyromaniac.
That's crazy.
But at any rate, the news that I was going to tell you that might be upsetting to you is I was looking out the window of the booster, and it's like if you don't want people to stow away in the boosters, don't
put a
windows up.
freaking window on there.
Right.
So I did notice your device going
Oh
off,
my God.
off when we landed. And I guess this is the part that might really tick you off. I looked away.
You didn't watch it.
No, I saw that it
didn't
was
watch it?
happening, and to be honest, I just kind of looked away and was checking my watch.
I would like you to apologize to me.
It's interesting that
I would
you
like
weren't
a
curious.
formal apology.
Yeah.
No, I'm so sorry. I didn't know at the time what it meant to you. I just thought, hey, look at that thing going on.
Wow.
What time is it? I really got to kill Neil Armstrong.
Imagine if I saw you
Okay.
shooting a man in the face,
Wow.
Mhm.
and as soon as you touch the handle of your gun, I look away.
Oh.
So
And I
you
think-
didn't see him shoot a man in the face.
I
No,
saw
he
him
means
shoot.
after I shoot when I grab the barrel.
Oh,
To
yeah.
Because if there's
celebrate.
one thing I love, it's watching life leave a human.
That's wow. You're a malevolent extraterrestrial.
Get your head out of a small box, man.
Wow. Okay.
Death beyond
Devin,
you.
Devin,
I'm-
get your head out
I'm
of that
trying.
small box.
Here, I'll help you out.
I'm
I'll help
sorry.
you out.
Please
Here you-
tug on the corner of the
Here
box.
Here you
Little
go. Just
harder.
tilt it to the side.
Ow. Yeah,
Why'd he kiss you?
any lubrication we can get to get this box off my head.
That's the only reason.
Okay, there it goes. Now, Susie, have you ever encountered an extraterrestrial? I mean, is this anything you've been
You know
doing?
I have.
What?
Of course
My
I have.
I saw it in your eyes.
Yes, of course I have.
In what context?
Well, when I was in South Carolina visiting my dad that summer.
Those wonderful summers.
Do you ever find that
What?
more would happen during those 3 months in South Carolina than during the 9 months in Ohio?
In Ohio, yeah.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
I would find that. I would. Are you suggesting something I was going to tell you?
No,
about
I'm just saying summer's
my
wild time.
extraterrestrial- What?
Summer's a wild time.
It is a
especially
wild
the
time.
summer of
I
'69.
didn't
It is so hot in the summers.
That's right. Well, in the summertime when the weather is fine.
Yeah, it is very hot. Well, when I was in South Carolina, my daddy and I watched E.T. And so, yes, I have.
Oh, okay. I'm going to put a timeline on this real quickly.
We did, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Buzz was 43 in 1969. That puts you at about 43. So you're at this point about 60 years old when E.T. comes out and you're watching it with your father.
And she saw it.
Who was 80 at the time.
Yeah.
And I saw.
Thank you for
Yes.
that math check-in.
Yeah,
Thank
because
you
I-
so much.
Well, yeah.
I just
mean,
didn't want
my
our
father-
listeners to have a wholesome image of a man showing his young daughter a movie for
No,
kids.
it's
These are
two
two old
adults.
people.
Yeah.
2 adults. My dad, I had never, but that was my first time. You asked me if I'd seen an extraterrestrial. Yes, I have. So it's a pleasure to meet you
It
as
is so
well.
nice to meet you.
I'm sorry about the way the moon landing interfered with your life. Think about it. You think I'm happy to see my ex do so well?
No, and I hope it helps you to know that your ex is a fucking monster.
Okay.
And he ruins dreams.
Yeah, you know what? And that's why I broke up with him. I had a hunch. about him.
It seems like Sujanube
Very good.
could be one of your girls, helping you through this breakup, saying this man's trash.
Well, I don't really mingle with his kind.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow.
Well, no, you're
Meaning-
pleasant. You're nice.
Yeah, I'm
You're very articulate.
Well
for
very
spoken.
sweet.
Well spoken. Very well spoken.
trying very
Oh,
hard.
this is classic condescending code words that you would say to a person of
I hear
another
a
race.
dog whistle going off with here.
No, he's,
Oh, sorry, that's me. I'm trying to call my dog.
No, guys. I have an extraterrestrial friend.
Oh, good.
What is his name?
E.T. Okay.
And so
yeah, I'm not. Come on, I am not in any way prejudiced.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I don't really feel we come from different walks of life, right? That's fair to say. So Betsy and
Yes.
Carol and I came from a similar walk.
Yes.
That's all. And they've been helping. Betsy actually passed last year, but
Oh,
Oh,
condolences.
no, I'm
that's
sorry.
okay. Thank you for those.
Yeah.
I could bring
Yeah.
her back to life.
You what?
Well,
Wait a minute.
Sejuna,
You have the power to read you.
Get your head out of its small box.
I'm sorry, we
Get 'em
keep
out.
CDs in this box.
hold,
and
hold on. Let me just tilt your head.
It's getting more stuck.
Now you kiss him again.
Okay, I'll.
Okay.
Okay, and
There we go.
Okay.
Everyone's kissing.
Everyone's
the power of a kiss.
The power,
power
of a
of-
kiss.
I'm
a
actually
kiss.
writing a book called The Power of a Kiss.
Really?
Yep.
And I was going to say what's it about, but I feel like I know.
What would you guess?
That it's about how, your practice of sort of kissing yourself when other people won't has made you feel good even when you would normally feel bad.
Well, that's one chapter of the book, sure. Other chapter is about how kissing someone propelled them to their future, successful future, and the power of a kiss.
Wow.
A kiss can do a lot of things.
We should all be so lucky to get a kiss that propels us to greatness, don't you think? I mean, maybe if I had gotten a kiss, I wouldn't have been lying to women in bars all over Houston. It's really on them, I guess,
how
is
did-
what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I just think it's
think
really
so?
on them that
So?
they didn't accept my lie
I-
and let me,
Yeah, I
Go
feel like
home.
this is an ideology that has driven a lot of events in history, recent history.
Yeah,
I feel like
absolutely.
that women owe men.
Yeah, it's troubling, certainly. And it's certainly not territory I want to keep swimming around in. I just want to, before we move on, I want to talk about one thing, which is people think the moon landing's fake.
Oh,
Can we just address this for a
we
moment?
can go ahead and hit that.
I mean, we know.
I'm sure you wish it were fake. Sejuna.
Right.
Oh, I would be so blessed.
I'm sure you wish. I'm sure
Of
we
course,
actually
I wish
all
it- yeah,
probably.
wish
I mean,
it was
it
fake.
affected
I would
all
love-
four of us.
I would
Yeah.
love for it to be fake.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be living in this sort of not regret, but the space where I'm like, what have I done? I made my ex successful.
And what an upper hand you'd have on Buzz if it turned out that he was just on a soundstage somewhere with Stanley Kubrick playing around with cardboard.
I would have quite the upper hand. I would say I would have a huge upper hand.
Amazing.
Upper hand so big it could palm a basketball.
Yeah.
That's something to strive for.
Yeah.
We should all be so lucky.
Yeah.
Well,
But
I think that's a bunch of baloney.
yeah, I mean, we all know it's not fake. I was friggin' there.
I was also there.
It destroyed your
And
machine.
I was watching it on TV
Yeah.
At a bar.
at a bar.
And now you
shouting
were
all
also
over.
you're pretty close with Kubrick. He
Yeah,
would've
that's
told
right.
you.
Kubrick and I asked him. I was like, "Hey, man, when you put that kid sweatshirt in The Shining, was that a hint that you shot the moon landing?" And he said, "Get the fuck away from me."
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
He was mad.
Yeah,
He
I
was
just-
mad, or was it?
He was mad. I just kind of cornered him at an Amoeba Records, and
I did
Yeah.
that to Kubrick once.
did you?
Yeah.
We were on a yacht. I was
Wow.
dressed I was camouflaged as a woman,
Mhm.
and he was talking about 2001 Space Odyssey.
Mm.
And I showed him just a bunch of funny pictures of apes. And I said, you got to put this in your movie.
So you didn't inspire the space portion of 2001. You inspired the part where the monkeys are on
They're
the
so
planet Earth.
funny.
Yeah.
We don't have those.
That's must
They're
be nice.
so fun.
funny.
Monkeys are funny.
Monkeys are
Monkeys
funny.
are funny. They're goofy.
Imagine
Yeah.
a monkey in space. I mean, come on.
And we started talking about this thing called the obelisk or the monolith.
Boring.
And I was like, that's not real.
No.
Monkeys.
Monkeys are real.
Monkeys are real.
Yeah.
And what a lot of people think is that Kubrick is so like hands-on and auteur and really specific in his work, and it's just not true. I mean,
No.
some guy comes up to him on a yacht and says, "Put monkeys in your movie."
And
He
he's
does
just, like,
it,
done.
and he didn't put that sweatshirt in there as an. He doesn't give a shit about
No.
the costume or art direction.
No, I think he was just half asleep most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, he loves NyQuil.
Well,
No, did you ever run in with Kubrick,
I
Susie?
had an affair with Stanley.
oh
Wow.
I-
Wow.
when you were
Fair.
married to Joe McCormick?
Yes, John.
So was
when-
Kubrick married at the time?
He wouldn't tell me one way or the other.
I'm not sure this is an affair then, because
He
again,
would-
I'm not sure if
he wouldn't
McCormick is
tell
a
me.
real being.
He kissed more than just my hand. Let's just put it that
oh
way.
my God.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
He kissed my
Correct.
lips. You can guess which ones.
Oh, the ones on the
I mean,
face.
yeah, I'm guessing the ones on the face.
That's
Well,
it's amazing because that's like a very direct way you were involved with another of history's greatest figures.
Well, I've got a superpower of sorts, and I know how to use it.
Who
But-
hasn't she kissed?
Well, there's
Me,
plenty
me,
of people I
me.
haven't kissed him. And no, stop yelling at me. I'm
sorry.
not going to.
Sorry.
You're raising your voice.
Sorry.
You're screaming at
Sorry,
me.
we're talking about all this stuff, and it's just reminding me of the summer of '69 I spent shouting at women.
Screaming.
Yeah.
I'll stop.
was
I'll
a-
stop.
Yeah,
That was and coming from someone who was, burned head to toe and committing murder for hire, you had a rough summer there.
I had a tough summer.
I was burned head to toe and committing murder for, honestly, John Glenn was going to pay me $80.
That's low.
And I've adjusted that for inflation.
Wow.
But you were having a sad
tough.
summer.
Well, before we get too sad about my summer, let's take another quick break. Yeah. And then
break.
we'll be back with one more question for our guests.
Great.
Hey, this is Devin Field interrupting this episode of First Hand for a second to ask you to leave a review of our podcast, rate our podcast, subscribe to our podcast, and help tell a friend about our podcast. Do whatever you can to spread the good word. Thank you.
Welcome back
Welcome
to
back.
First Hand. So nice to be back. Welcome back, everyone. We're here with Suze Foreman,
Hello.
former beau of one Buzz Aldrin
Former
and Stanley Kubrick.
beau of Stanley Kubrick.
Well, I wouldn't call myself a beau of Stanley.
No.
I was side piece, a quick side
Stan's
piece.
side piece.
What was his dick like?
Wow, Greg.
I imagined it to look
Whoa.
like Jabba the Hutt.
We didn't. I've never had sex before. To
Oh,
be clear,
no.
Never in your life.
I've never had sex.
Not even with your husband, Joe McCormick?
No, we want to wait till
Till he takes astral form.
yeah. Yeah, we're waiting till he takes astro. Well, till one of us takes astro.
I'm confused by this.
Yeah, me too. I don't know what
Because
astral
our
means.
connection is okay. Yeah, our connection is so much deeper, and I don't expect you all to understand.
I understand.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You would if anyone is such a
Such a
newbie.
newbie.
Such a newbie.
Such an ube.
We're here
Such
with
a newbie.
formerly Ronger Newfoundland, now Sujanube.
Yes.
Hello.
Knee Ronger.
Of Zone 5, which is also called something else.
Is it a common practice for people or for beings, I'm so sorry, in Zone 5 to basically use Earth's moon as a playground for fucking around and building Rube Goldbergs and shit? Because I saw a lot of them up there.
The dark side of the moon is essentially a poolside resort minus the pool.
You're kidding me.
No, it's huge. It's a destination location.
So people are hanging.
People are there. People are hanging. People are having fun. People
Are you? And he's at this point he's pulled out a small steel drum and he's playing a little song.
Sounds like
People are
T-Pain.
having fun. People are dancing and looking at the big sun. It's the dark side of the moon.
That is the
incredible.
best piece of music I've ever heard with the dark side of
And
the moon.
it's easy when you have a few extra arms to play that dang steel drum.
I wish you would not talk about my body.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's
All right.
not nice.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about something else, which is we'll get into one of our segments, which is called Regrets. I've had a few, of course, named after the song I wrote for Frank Sinatra, My Way.
Yes. And then I stole that line while writing songs for Freddie Mercury.
That's right. We'll get into that at a later episode.
Yeah,
but for now,
we should do that episode too and save the 9/11.
You think? Okay, we'll talk. So what we're going to do is we just want to ask the two of you, and we'll start here with Susie. If you could do this entire experience over again, your involvement with Buzz and your role in the moon landing, is there one thing you would change? Is there something you wish you'd said or done?
I wish I had lost my virginity to Buzz
That makes sense.
Yeah.
because I think then he really wouldn't know what to do with himself, and I mean he wouldn't. That might have just turned his whole world upside down. And I'm just curious in what way. I can't really say.
Do you think you would have just been just some slob, just some idiot in your little
Chasing
town?
pussy, yeah.
I was kind of thinking maybe that you wished that because it would have been nice for you to feel a human connection at once in your life.
Doesn't seem like she's interested
that's
in that.
not
Greg.
why you wish that.
Very
That's you wish.
connected. I feel very connected to my husband, and I felt very connected to Buzz. I feel connected to Betsy and Carol, but it's not about the sex. I don't need the sex, but more so, sex is a tool for control, and I would have loved to put it on Buzz.
Yeah.
Put the pussy on Buzz. That
Maybe he would make you Buzz.
That's
Okay. Very good, Janube.
that's my regret.
Janube.
Sorry.
Wait.
Sorry,
you
I
know
can
what?
be a little crass.
I would have loved. Yeah.
Were you on Opie and Anthony 3 weeks ago?
You know it.
I thought so.
I heard that.
It's a weird gig, but the radio pays.
It's good, man.
It's a weird gig, but it
I mean-
pays.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Well, anyway, yeah, I would have liked, I think, if I was going to have sex with anyone, before we reach another dimension, it would have been Buzz. So then I could say, I slept with Buzz Aldrin.
That's huge.
That is big because people don't know Suze Foreman.
No.
They don't know Suze Foreman.
One
What are
small
you gonna
step.
say?
One small step for man, one big schlong for Susan.
And that was one of Neil's other choices of what he might say.
Yeah, you know. Well, I know from Joe that Buzz has never been the same since me.
Wow.
And that I can rest easy with. So I don't have too many regrets, but I would have liked to put the pussy on Buzz's head.
I can't think of a better way to say that.
There's
Can't think of it. There's no other way to phrase that.
Wow. What about you, Suchanube? Any regrets?
I would have loved to destroy the planet that destroyed my machine.
God. Destroy planet Earth.
Earth. Because
Just
you do
as simple
call.
as that. I would have liked to burn it. I would have liked to turn it into a volcano and had everybody become magma. I'm sorry. Hey, guys.
That's a lot.
I guess I gotta ask: is this something that you have the power to do still?
Yes.
Okay,
Get your head out of the box, man.
it's something that you could do,
But I'm
and
into
you want to
Earth.
do.
It's in the damn
I think it's a
box.
fun party. People are pretty chill.
I like this song. I like this song too.
Yeah, it's
People are pretty chill. I like Earth. It's really nice.
wow.
And I feel so alive. For the very first time. I can't deny it. I really like Earth.
It sounds like a different tune.
It's catchy. That's
Did
amazing.
that go into a Linkin Park song at one point or no?
I don't know who that is. Linkin Park? I'm not
I don't
familiar.
know.
I'm so numb, I can feel.
That's a different. Yeah. But that is. Oh,
Wow.
that's a fucking good song. Surely you know that song.
Actually, I
David.
do know that song. I love that song. Numb.
I just want to say one thing before we go.
Please.
Please continue to employ extraterrestrials, beings, aliens. For many of you that don't know, E.T., our famous E.T., he didn't get enough SAG hours and he died because he didn't have good health insurance.
You're kidding
He
me.
died of pneumonia.
He didn't clear that $60,000
He
cap.
did not get the $60,000 cap. He didn't get his hours.
It's a bit like the guy from Captain Phillips. Which is like,
Barkadowski.
he had such a big breakout role, but it was such a specific type that a lot of people were like, and E.T. got turned down for that role in Good Time.
That's right.
That was really tough for him.
Yeah, and then he died right after.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Are you mocking me? Oh no.
Chameleon Protocol regaining.
Oh,
wow.
Hey,
So,
y'all, it's me, Susan.
oh no. So this is different from Camouflage Protocol. This is Chameleon Protocol.
Wait a minute.
And he looks just like Susan.
I don't know which
Like
one's
me.
hand to kiss.
No, he looks. Mwah.
Oh no.
goodness.
Oh, this is.
That's not a
That's
real.
not what?
No. No.
Oh,
I
no.
don't like this.
I've got a gun.
No,
Kill
please.
Sojanubi.
Which
I've
one's
got to
the real
kill
Susan?
You
Sojanubi.
don't have to
Which
do
one's
that.
the real one?
Please.
Okay, how about this? Cut your co-host in half.
What?
Cut your co-host in half.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Please. Please. Okay.
Slice him down the middle.
We'll slice
Please
it
don't cut
down
me
the
down.
middle.
I missed. My hand.
Don't grab the gun. Oh,
This
Jesus.
is a danger. I didn't know. I should have come been prepared for this.
This is insanity.
This is crazy.
I guess,
This is crazy.
guys, that kind of brings me to my regret. Missing a point blank shot.
Yep.
Segues pretty conveniently. My regret is, I was going to say I wish I'd killed Neil because I really needed that $80 and I had to, I spent a couple months in Jacksonville afterwards giving hand jobs just to recoup my losses.
For my hand jobs for money?
That's the thing you missed.
Oh, no.
missed
I knew
that.
it. And that's why I asked. Because I know you and I
Get the
knew.
money?
Son of a gun.
Oh no.
I guess I was just doing it to be in a car for a little bit. Two Susies. Thank you so much, two Susies.
Oh no.
But honestly, my bigger regret is, after I got done looking away from your Rube Goldberg machine, I don't know which one of you I'm talking to now, but
Hard to know.
neither of them seems fazed by that. I thought that might be able to way to root out the
kept
real
it cool.
Sojournobi.
Not a bother to me.
I think Susie
we
might be
both
turning
know
into.
who the newbie is.
yes.
Shinobi. I think we both
about
know.
They're both checking in with each other so much. It seems like
The real Susie wants this.
seems like a
The real
shared goal.
Susie has leaned in. But after I got done,
yeah.
I was, I'm fully engulfed in flames. I've been in flames the entire mission. I'm hot. And I jumped out and I found a little, puddle, as it were, on the moon and put myself out. And so I guess my big regret is I wish I'd have told people, I was the first man on the moon.
Yeah, that's
I was the
great.
first human being
You
on the
gotta let people
moon.
know.
Please, yeah.
Also, I discovered water there, which is, I think they're still looking
They're
for
looking.
water.
Let them know.
I remember where that puddle is. I dropped a pin. I dropped a physical.
Like
a bobby pin.
A little bobby pin.
Yeah, it was holding my
She
gun
had
together.
long hair back then?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
I was auditioning for a community theater
Okay.
version of Rapunzel.
Oh.
What was your audition piece?
It was just to grow the hair. Honestly, I didn't think out much more. I tried to sing "Consider Yourself" from Oliver,
Sure.
but I only know like the first 5 words.
Yeah, that's tough.
And so I guess my big regret is bombing that audition.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, and not telling people that I was.
No. Oh,
You know, when one of you asked what my audition piece was, that was not in unison.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, I
So I
mean,
think we both know who the real Suze is.
Sujo is.
I think I know now. I'm going to shoot him.
No, please.
I missed.
Don't do that. Okay, look, and of course, my regret is just. Oh, there we go. My regret is just the time that I wish I had stopped lying about being an astronaut before I went to that astronaut bar and tried to tell a bunch of astronauts that I was an astronaut because they kicked the shit out of me.
Yeah, I mean, that's taking your stolen valor right into an army
Poor
base.
thing.
Poor thing.
Yeah, it was a. It was a miscalculation. You know, I thought women seemed to be responding to me being an astronaut. I thought maybe the real guys themselves will dig it. And I went in there and I said, "Hey, shit kickers, I'm just like you." And they were like, "What are you talking about?" And I showed them a fake ID badge. And they just slammed my head into the bar.
What did
over
it
and
say
over.
on the badge?
It said, this was the problem. It didn't say NASA or anything like that. It just said, Space Cowboy. It said official Space Cowboy.
Oh, no.
And-
Yeah.
And that was because
Oh, no.
you were writing songs for Steve Miller Band back then.
yeah.
So you later gave that to him. But
Yeah.
what was your end game with these men? Sex?
Yep. Yeah, it had not worked out with women, and I wanted to take a turn emotionally manipulating men for a change. And it didn't work out, so that's my regret.
No. They roughed you up pretty bad.
Yeah, they hit me up pretty bad, but I don't know, maybe...
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Well, they've locked into that one. They can do that.
Changeling protocol deactivated.
Oh,
I
so-
told you I'm the real one.
Oh, wow. Oh, my... returning to your original form.
It's me, Susan.
Well,
No,
I'm still
don't do-
please, you're not
Such
fooling
a Jonah
anybody
bee.
with your
Please.
silver skin.
You went into Changeling Protocol. You look like Angelina Jolie now.
Hey, it's me, Angelina Jolie.
Oh, my
Don't
God.
forget to check out Hackers in theaters.
in theaters.
It's a blast.
Wow, this is
Wow.
amazing. I mean, what a gift to get an alien here on the show. Can take so many forms. I mean, we've had like 4 guests.
It is.
It's
It's like
yeah.
you had like 4 guys.
That is crazy. Wow.
Well, we want to thank both of you so much for being here
Yeah.
today.
I would. Well, thank you.
What?
I just. Am I burdened?
No, please.
Am I burdened?
No.
Are you a burden?
Am I burdened?
You're not a burden.
Okay, because you're laughing. You must think I'm a burden.
I mean, yes. I've been
Fine.
carrying you literally on my back this entire
Well, then
podcast.
put me
By the
down.
strictest definition, you're a
Well, I
burden
said
for me.
Put me
Put her
down.
down.
I'm your beast of burden.
Just put me down.
Okay.
Okay,
All
there you
right.
go.
All right.
Thank you.
I really want to plug my book.
Oh,
You told me if I came on here.
Yeah,
I would.
please.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, let's do
Happy
our
to
plugs.
I'm
Let's go
sorry,
around
I
and
didn't
do
mean
some
to jump
plugs.
to
No,
that.
we
I'm
want.
so sorry.
and
Did
what
I-
was the title of that book again? It was about kissing and
Power of a Kiss.
Power of a Kiss.
You
Power of a
remembered.
Kiss, and it's going to be available on Instagram story.
Your book is going to be
Wow.
available on
Now,
Instagram stories.
Are you taking a little video of each page? Are you making one hard copy of the book?
She's going paragraph by paragraph on
Well,
Instagram stories.
I just want to be. I don't want to contribute to the destroying of this planet.
Oh.
So yes, what I'm doing is I'm typing it up on Microsoft Word. Typing it up on Microsoft
That's a normal word processor.
Word.
Yep.
and I'm scrolling the computer screen
Okay.
with some background music and
Oh, so you're not even printing one physical book.
No, she's just scrolling from the screen.
Yeah.
Why print it
Wow.
if she's trying to
True.
save the
That's
planet?
true.
so it's available on Instagram story. You can PayPal me. If you do read it, PayPal me $5.99.
$5.99. It's a modest price.
That's fair. That's like
That
when
sounds
Louis
fair.
C.K. give out that special for it, and it was like, just pay me $5 or whatever. And it's like, yeah, people won't pirate it if you ask for such a small amount of money. I think that's a good business
really
model.
glad we name checked him.
Yeah.
He's so brave.
Yep.
I don't find him funny.
Yeah.
I love his business sense.
Great.
I love his
And what's your Instagram handle, real quick, Susie?
My Instagram handle is Susie not Orman at gmail.com.
That's the handle. Is at
Not
gmail.com.
Orman.
Got it. Okay, great.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. And Suchanube, anything to promote?
I would love for people to tune into my podcast. It's called Toxic. It's a deep dive on Britney Spears' Instagram.
Kidding.
Wow.
Oh my
We go
God.
picture by picture.
Wow.
Now,
let's just say it's a taste of your lips.
Who's we?
Wow.
That's my community.
You and your
I've kinda
community
got a pod
going.
community.
Wow, great.
It's called the Nerdist.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm so glad we name checked Hardwick. I don't
It's on
think
the
he's
Nerdist podcast.
I don't think Hardwick has good business sense, but I do think he's funny.
Wow. An interesting stance.
I don't like these stances.
Well, thank you
I
both.
don't like these stances.
You don't like these?
I don't like these stances.
That's-
You're
I'm
taking,
so sorry.
That's
taking
okay.
bad stances.
That's-
I'm taking. Are you sure? Well, I'm posing for a selfie right now.
I
Are you talking
know.
about my literal stances?
Your literal
yeah,
stance.
you shouldn't stand like that
Put
when
your
you
hand
take
on
a
your
sip.
hip. That's
You don't
what I'm
think
talking
putting my penis and testicles
Good
between my legs
God.
like Buffalo Bill is
No.
a good look?
No.
Why would that be what happens at the end here? Why would that suddenly
I
be
have.
what's happening?
I'm sorry. This is not supposed to be part of the show. We ran a little late, and I had a selfie that I need to send, or I'm late.
Dick pic. It's a dick pic. That's
Yeah.
not a selfie.
Well, it's a.
we don't.
it's a s-
Dick pics
okay.
aren't called. Anyway, I learned that from my daughter.
Devin, do you have anything to plug? Wait, you have a daughter?
She has a daughter.
Oh my God.
Well,
Let's
it's
real quickly
Joe's-
explain how a virgin has a daughter.
Joe's daughter from his previous marriage.
Okay.
She's my daughter.
When you hug your little daughter, do you go right through her?
Oh, you stop. You stop.
Stop it.
All right.
Halt,
Okay.
who goes there? Stop. Okay.
Tomato. Okay.
All right. I was going to continue with that line of questioning, but I got a halt who goes there. I legally have to stop.
My daughter is real. Anyway.
Well, I don't, of course, don't have anything to promote other than just don't engage in acts of stolen valor. Don't pretend to be members of the armed forces. People hate it.
Yeah. Oh, because you also did that with members of the armed forces.
Yeah.
You did the astronaut thing.
Yep.
When Saving Private Ryan was big.
Yeah. I was
Which,
going around going,
once
tell me I've
again-
led a good life.
I told Hanks a
Yeah.
lot of stuff that he used for that movie.
Wow.
Fool me once, shame on Hanks.
Fooling someone once is the worst revenge.
It is. It really is.
And on that note, that concludes this episode of Firsthand.
Well, I guess I
What's that?
was going to plug the GoFundMe for my heart surgery.
Oh, sorry.
But
Yes,
no,
please,
what?
go ahead.
We already started.
No,
the
we're out
ending.
of time.
Forget it.
Okay,
Forget it.
All right, we'll plug it next week, I guess.
I could be dead.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Find more great shows and see what's behind it all at backdrop.fm.